Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin market, and actually we see here the same performance as on Forex market. You could see it's turning north because of the massive interventions from the three banks. So previously it was Japan, but in the recent two sessions the China bank has joined the party, and yesterday also was the Swiss National Bank. Three banks altogether were selling dollars in recent few sessions, and that provides a lot of liquidity to the market, and even so risky assets as cryptocurrencies have got the part of the cake of this liquidity. On the currencies, it's a bit stronger performance that we see currently on the Bitcoin market and the stocks markets as well. Many traders start to think about the possible reversal and changing on the background that it might trigger the upward direction. Indeed, currently we are living really in the crazy times, and as we close, we are coming to the elections in the United States and taking the Congress by the Republicans, as more uncertainty is coming on the markets. And currently, well, it's really bad idea trying to predict and foresee what will happen in a couple of weeks. Maybe indeed the situation could turn drastically. It could happen, but at this moment, currently, with the fundamentals that we have, personally, I am not very inspiring to suggest that it really is a reversal that we see currently on the Bitcoin, because fundamental background hasn't changed significantly. Fed still stands on the road to the rate hiking, and we will get another rate change in November and probably in December as well. Despite who will win on the elections, because inflation needs to be controlled and they will keep rising rates. So from that standpoint, it brings nothing good to performance of the Bitcoin. Supposedly, if the higher rates will lead to the more upward action on the dollar index, more strength in the dollar, this will be pressure on the Bitcoin market. And even if some central banks will come with the interventions, they are not comparable amount of the liquidity. So if intervention takes approximately, from recent intervention from the Bank of Japan has taken approximately $50 billion, you could understand what the cash flows are going on the market when massive demand for United States bonds, for example, appears. So they are much better, much greater. And from that standpoint of view, I don't think that interventions itself alone could change the overall balance on the market. That's why I would treat this current performance as a short-term bullish action, and maybe we could set some more upside targets on lower time frames, but currently I wouldn't treat it as a really reversal. At the same time, our forum member, it was a really nice discussion and a thread dedicated to Bitcoin video, point on the possible double repo pattern here on the weekly chart. So for example, if I will taking out all this stuff, you will see that indeed we have the second close above the 3x3 right there. It's marked with this arrow last week, and we have the first candle above 3x3, and now supposedly we have not bad shape of the double repo, and by this pattern theoretically it should keep going higher. So if you would like to take part with it, it's nothing wrong with it. You could, because here it is possible to place very tight stop, so you could try to buy with placing stops just below the lows. It will be very small risk for this double repo pattern, but if it will be really successful, the upward action acceleration here might be very strong. So risk reward potentially really big. Just to be honest, as I actually talked about this, and I'm talking right now, why I'm actually not too inspiring with this performance. Here we have clear signs of the bearish dynamic pressure that I mentioned already previously. So potentially it should lead to taking out of these lows. And in general background factor, driving factor is interventions. And as you understand, this is not very reliable because they have fast, as fast as they come, they could actually to be out also soon. So that's why I'm really have some doubts on really reliability of this upper direction. Currently on the daily chart, we have a kind of the guardian steeple to sell. If we actually ignore this spike, so theoretically it will be some kind of the ABCD pattern here. Market stands near the upper border of this consolidation, and take a look at 21 fib resistance. So we will see what will happen today. On a lower time frame, market has broken up this consolidation, and here we have to keep an eye whether it could become the fake breakout. So if market will not go up and complete this upside target around 22.35 and drop back to the consolidation, this will be negative sign. In this case, we should be ready for a downward continuation, downside breakout of this consolidation. So here is important moment. Speaking about the upside target, I would consider the XOP here. So we have minor inside of this one, ABC bottom, this upward action. So XOP, which stands around 2160. So this target market theoretically could try to complete, because OP already has been passed, which stands right there, and market stands in the halfway to the XOP. Currently, the upper direction is stopped by the resistance. It's trend line resistance and the fib level, as we said. But if market indeed stands bullish, it should keep going higher and complete the XOP. If this will not happen, and market will start dropping back in the consolidation, this will be negative sign. In this case, I would stay aside from the taking long position. So what could you do currently for trading? If you would like to buy Bitcoin, theoretically it is possible, but it would be better to wait for some pullback, and you have to control that market stands outside of this range. It means that the most acceptable level for taking the position is somewhere around the border and around the previous stops. The target will be the 2150, 2160, which is XOP on the hourly chart. This one level. For the bears, currently is not many things to do. Actually, bears have to wait. It's just because currently overall performance stands positive. It stands relatively strong. We do not have any bearish signs just yet, and we need to wait and see what will happen. If we will get the bearish signs, for instance, as I said, market will fail to proceed high and drop back in the consolidation. In this case, we could return back to the idea of taking the short position. That's actually what we have currently on Bitcoin market.